debut, Stephen Mahoney.
He forgot the mic.
Wait, put on a cool back screen. Put on a cool back. Who's got the
Nobody's got
the
it.
mouse?
Who's got the
got
mouse? You don't need no
Was
cool
it
back.
you?
Got the mouse. He needs a cool back screen. There it is. Window screen. Perfect.
Killing it with that.
Nerd like you and me.
IT
Let's
man.
go.
Stephen Mahoney.
IT man.
Alright, so this is literally my first time ever trying to do any kind of stand-up or anything. So when the Netflix people come around, make sure you sign both sides, because otherwise you won't get on TV if you don't sign the release form, so... Alright, so we might as well go ahead and get the pandemic crap out of the way. Early on during COVID, I had my two brothers who are 18 and 16 come and stay with me because they decided to leave the house, and my mom and my stepdad were at risk, so they decided that they needed to come stay with me for 2 weeks to quarantine. So, you know, they're my brothers and I love them, but I didn't raise them, you know, so all of a sudden you just have two assholes show up and start jizzing in your shower. And there's a lot of people that, you know, tried a lot of different things during the pandemic. You know, I never understood really the CrossFit chicks that are, you know, posting online and they're like, you know, personal best, you know. And it's like, okay, so what? You know, it's like, do they do that in other aspects of their life? Are they like coming up from giving a blowjob and they're like, personal best? All right, so do you guys want to hear the story of how I thought I invented the caca, or do you want to hear my Chicago prostitute story?
Oh, I already know the caca story, bro. But all right, go ahead.
All right. So we went to Mexico with a bunch of family members a few years back, and we went out to the buffet area, and we sat down. We had our food and everything, and there was these two girls next to us. And they put down their plates of food, and then they went back to go get a drink or whatever. And all of a sudden, these two crows flew in, and they started eating their food. And it was just like, peck, 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 peck. And we're like, oh, no. We got to tell them. So they came back, and we were like, hey, just so you know, some birds were eating your food. And they were like, they didn't speak English. So the only thing I could think of, I was like, all right, I have to tell them. I was like, caca, caca. trying to explain. They ate the whole thing. It didn't work. So ever since then, every time I would go and find a family member in like a large crowd of people, I would just yell out, caca, and they would know exactly who it was. So I thought I invented that, but apparently not. So I guess I'll go to the other story, the Chicago prostitute story. So we went to Chicago with a group of people, and we were just stopping in for a night, and then we were going up to, I was DJing a wedding in Wisconsin. And so the girls went shopping, and the guys all went to the bar and drank. So we drank all day, and we ended up going to a baseball game and kept drinking. We went to a dueling piano bar and kept drinking. And I was like hitting on the bartender, and she was like, hey, you know, there's this bar down the street that is open till 4. We close at 2, but if you wait outside, we'll clean up and then we can all go. And I was like, all right, cool. So I went outside, sat on a bench, and passed out. I woke up at 5 a.m. to two girls violently shaking me awake. And I didn't know what planet I was on.
That's Mahoneyland.
I was definitely.
We know the
Mahoneyland.
name. It's Mahoneyland.
So they were like, we'll take care of you. Come on. Like I was like, I got to get back to my hotel. They're like, we'll take care of you. So I got in the car with these two random chicks, and one was sitting up front, and one was sitting in the back with me. And I was like, all right, this is weird. So she starts like rubbing my leg, and she was like, "What's up, baby?" And I was like, "What? No."
What? No.
She stopped the car, like literally slammed on the brakes. They switched places. Like maybe I wasn't interested in this one. So the other one came in the back, And she was like, "What's up, baby?" And she was like, "Let me touch your dick." And I was like, "Nope, let me out. Like, I immediately sobered up. And I was like, "Get me out of here." They literally opened the car door and she kicked me out of the car. And I looked up and there was my hotel. So I made it. But it was very close to getting assaulted.
You guys sucked without even paying for it?
Oh no, they were digging into my pockets. they were looking for money. But yeah, so. All right, that's my time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.